A new feature in Google that has come up that I've really enjoyed using is something called Priority Inbox. So I want to show you how that works. A lot of you, if you haven't looked at it yet or turned it on, a lot of you are going to have a link up in the upper right-hand corner of your screen that says Priority Inbox. And you can watch a little video tutorial on how it works and what it is. If you've kind of messed with it, you've turned it on and that's disappeared for you, you can actually get back to those settings and turn Priority Inbox on in your settings menu. So what I'm going to show you today is how to turn Priority Inbox on and then how you might want to customize it to fit your needs. I'm going to go to my settings, and when I get there, I'm going to go to the tab. It's almost all the way over to the right. It's called Priority Inbox. When I click on that, I need to turn Priority Inbox on. So what I do is under the option that says Show Priority Inbox, I'm going to select that and I'm going to say Save. When I do that, I'm going to get more options available to me. You can see over on the left-hand side of my mailbox, I now have something called Priority Inbox, and then below that is just my plain old ordinary inbox. Let's go back to Settings and see how we can set up Priority Inbox to work for us. So I clicked on Settings, I'm going to come back over to Priority Inbox, and I have several things that I'm able to do. If you look, it says Priority Inbox Sections. I have email that is important to me. I have email that is unread. I have another option I can use that I'm not using currently. And then all my other email shows up below it. So what you can do with this, for example, this one says 1, important. And I'm going to click on this options menu here. And I can change what I want to show up in my very first priority inbox at the very top of my screen. For example, if I star email that I've been getting in that are things that are timely, I need to get those done right away, I might want my first box to be starred items. My second box, I might want to make those important, and I determine whether they're important or not. I'll show you that in a second. My third box, I might want to set up as just my email that's unread so I can get to those really quickly, and so on and so forth. Let's take a look at what else we can do here. You can show just a minimum of 5 items, or you can show up to 50 items. If you don't want to see that section when there's nothing in there, you can hide it, or you can completely remove a section. I think you can really use this feature excuse me, to make your life, your computing life so much easier. So I'm going to choose this last one as unread. So here's how my priority inbox is organized. Anything that I have starred is going to be at the very top of my inbox. Anything that I've deemed important will be just below that. All of my unread email is going to be below that. And then the rest of my email that I've been having conversations with people with or I've already read, are going to be there for me. Notice you can have it override any of your filters that you've set up. So if you have a filter that's going to treat email a certain way, you can say, override those filters. I want those to show up in my priority inboxes. I don't like that feature. I've set my filters for a reason, so I'm going to leave that alone. Importance markers are really cool. So what they do is they let you see which email messages are marked as important. And you can change that on the fly. Okay, so let's go ahead, click Save Changes, and see what that does to my email. So now you can see I'm clicked on Priority Inbox. My top 2 items are email that have been starred. Then any email that I have marked important shows up in this section called Important. Below that, any new email that I've received, so email that is unread. Everything else is just stuff that I'm not ready to throw away or respond to yet, but it's not priority, it's not, timely. If I deem something needs to be important that's not, For example, I'll just grab this email down here, and I think this one is important, so I'm going to move it to the important box. I select it, and I come up here, and I click on this mark as important. When I do that, that email jumps up to that section. Conversely, if I see an email up here that the system thinks I might think is important, but I don't, I can select it and put it back down, mark as not important. Okay. Any message that I star immediately jumps up to the top to my starred items. It's not jumping up immediately for me, so let me refresh. There we go. So it's a really nice way to manage your email and to kind of keep yourself on track. I think the priority inbox can be a really great tool. If for any reason you get tired of it, you don't want to look at it that way, you can simply click on the inbox link and it'll put you back to the old way right away, and you can still see the items that are important or starred or unread, just like you would have before you turned priority inbox on.